At a garage sale, I bought a porcelain doll as a joke. Hairline cracks in its glaze, one lazy glass eye, a crooked ribbon at its throat. Creepy centerpiece, I told my friend. That night I set it on a shelf and muttered, "Well, you're ugly." A tiny voice answered from the dark. "That's not very nice." I froze, laughed, told myself I was tired, but the next morning my coffee mug had been moved beside the doll, tiny porcelain hands resting against it like it had tried to lift it. Over the week it got bolder. If I complained about work, the doll whispered, "Quit." If I sighed about being lonely, it cooed, "I can keep you company." Sometimes I found it in new spots, on my bedside table, facing the door, on the couch, turned toward the TV I hadn't left on. At 3:12 a.m. one night, I woke to weight on my chest. The doll sat there, head tilted, lazy eye glinting in moonlight. "Don't leave me," it whispered, breath cold on my lip. I stuffed it in a trash bag and threw it out before sunrise. When I came home from work, it was back on the shelf, smiling. A hairline crack I hadn't noticed formed a tiny crescent at the corner of its mouth, like it was learning how. I moved out a week later and left everything behind. On my first night in the new place, a cardboard box I hadn't packed sat in the hall. Inside, tissue paper, a ribbon, and the doll, both eyes bright, both hands outstretched. The ribbon wasn't around its neck anymore. It was around mine. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment part 2 for more spooky stories.